Welcome back to Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We're going into the 9th mission of Blue Planet War in Heaven. This will be a this will be a database entry reading as usual. Let's go to our briefing.
To the officers and crew of the United Earth frigate Indus. At 0750 today, Admiral Natreba passed a coded directive to elements of Second Fleet. In a break from Burns' doctrine of defensive war, Calder and Natreba have finalized their plans for the creation of an elite strategic unit. The objective of this task force will be to undertake risky offensive operations against the GTVA war machine. The Admirals hope to derail Admiral Steele's plan for a crushing attack on Earth by year's end. The Altan Orde and Katana, two surviving frigates of Calder's Third Fleet, will join this task force. From Second Fleet, Natreba has selected the Yangtze and the Indus. I am proud of each and every one of you. Our ship has earned this honor, and she will continue to do so with every mission she and her pilots complete. Hope lives on. I will provide details of our first mission, the oft-rumored Big Op, in the days to come. For now, stand to your duties with the utmost vigilance.
Alright, Captain Sorensen.
Hey, Laporte. Maybe you should pick better war cries to make fun of. Apparently the Yangtze pilots are calling our task force the War Gods after a certain Indus captain's morale-boosting battle shout par excellence. I'll bet you Jump 5 shift it's gonna catch on.
I don't remember making fun of it.
To the officers of Second Fleet Mars, this is a monthly high-level update. The strategic situation is this. The GTD Imperius has withdrawn to Delta Serpentis to replenish its squadrons after spearheading the blitz against Earth. This leaves the GTD Atreus, the GTD Carthage, and the GTD Hood in system, conducting flight operations. In spite of his public statements, Steele is currently building up assets for his planned coup de main. In order to prevent our 3 flights from striking, he has deployed the GTD Hood squadrons to conduct constant raids against military targets in Earth sector. The pressure is intense, and First Fleet refuses to give up any assets for non-defensive operations.
So, the GTD Imperius has withdrawn to Delta Serpentis, but those SOC pilots were from the Imperius' squadrons. Put a pin in that.
Steele has also launched a series of aggressive attacks against Second and Third Fleet assets in Mars sector. In the past few days, we have lost 2 training squadrons and 6 supply depots, including 48 uncrewed Israel assault fighters awaiting deployment.
Oh God.
We cannot regain any strategic momentum under these conditions. Unlike the attacks on Earth, we are unable to determine the origin of these raids. Subspace vectoring is inconclusive, and we have yet to detect a consistent origin point. Operations are underway to counter this threat and put us back on the attack. In spite of the stance of our honored elders and Admiral Byrne, Calder and I have concluded that some offensive operations are necessary to prevent our total defeat. Thank you all for your loyalty and steadfast devotion. We will persevere. Admiral Kyle Natreba, UED Eris, Second Fleet Mars.
Alright, well, let's find out about these here offensive operations.
Eyes and ears, people.
Oh boy.
We finally received the go-ahead for the Big Op. We're gonna strike a major blow at the GTVA.
The Plunder.
Our strategic objective is to gain the Second and Third Fleets a respite from the constant raids so they can hit back and take some pressure off Earth. Our tactical objective is the capture and retrieval of the Agincourt, an Anemoi-class logistics vessel. There are only 2 of these ships in system, designed as mobile resupply platforms capable of field repairing a destroyer or servicing an entire battle group for months. These ships are packed with sophisticated technology, and therefore, incredibly valuable.
For the 14th battle groups, 2 Anemois were in danger of running out of supplies with about a week of high-intensity combat operations against the Shivans. Oh well.
The Agincourt is the key to the constant, unpredictable TEV raids on Mars. Instead of jumping back to Jupiter to rearm and refuel, GTVA strike craft and warships rendezvous with the Agincourt as it jumps around the system, moving above and below the plane of the ecliptic. The Agincourt tops ships off with fresh armor, subsystem repairs, and ordnance, then sends them back in. Now, as those of you who got through tactical know, the Agincourt is just as close as Jupiter, 5 minutes away by subspace. The advantage to a mobile rally point is that we can't easily predict the source of the raids and track them to their target via subspace vectoring. This is how they keep blindsiding us. We can't tell when they're coming, and we can't hit back. That ends now. The Agincourt travels under total calm silence, escorted by the cruisers Alyssa and Utica and the corvette Siren. All of these ships are frontline combatants armed with pulse weapons and multiple AAA beams. They're supplemented by a well-rested, well-supplied fighter squadron. We have obtained the Agincourt's jump schedule from a source inside the GTVA. In 3 hours, the Altan Orde and Katana will raid TEV assets around Jupiter, drawing off their forces and attention. Our strike package inserts 10 minutes later. The Yangtze and Indus will jump to the Agincourt as it completes a scheduled hop, blanket the area in jamming so it can't send a distress signal, and neutralize the escort. We will provide fighter cover and precision strike support for the frigates.
We're going to take out the Siren's forward beams.
Once the escort has been neutralized, we will disable the Agincourt, then sortie the Guar with an elite CQB Havbo assault team aboard. This team will capture the Agincourt, killing the crew if necessary. We will have 10 minutes to carry this out before the Agincourt recharges her drive, plots a fix for Artemis Station, and jumps out. Additionally, if either the Indus or Yangtze is lost, our jamming will be compromised and we will immediately abort. We will then extract the captured Agincourt and all its supplies directly to Earth. If the drives are too badly damaged for a field repair, we will move the ship out via a nearby intersystem gate about a week's travel away. As long as we get the logistics ship clear of the engagement area quickly, the TEV should have trouble locating it, if we're running dark. We will fly alongside our fellow Yangtze war gods. Alpha Wing, under me, will fly Kentaroy interceptors. Laporte, you'll take my wing. Beta Wing, off the Yangtze and under Flight Lieutenant Ing Mei, will also fly Kent's. We'll handle beam disarmament and the destruction of the GTVA escort. I strongly suggest that some of you pack paveway bombs and scalpel disruptors. Gamma Wing will pilot gunships and perform heavy suppression and torpedo attacks on the cruisers. One more thing. We are jamming transmissions out of this area, but if the TEVs see a huge amount of subspace traffic towards the Agincourt, and one of their wandering auroras may vector us, then we'll be tumbled. So no reinforcements. No frigates jumping in to back us up. We do this alone. Right, War Gods, we are an experiment without much political support amongst the Elders or First Fleet. If we prove our worth here, that's the first step towards bigger things. Maybe even victory. Let's go prove that there's still some hope for our Federation.
Alright, primary objectives. Capture the Agincourt logistics ship. Destroy all GTVA forces before warp out. Two wings of Kentaroys and a wing of gunships, of Uriel gunships. Let's see here. Dart, Javelin, Paveway. Anti-subsystem missile, massive precision damage, stealth coating. Okay. I got a maul and a rapier. Long range rapid fire. Alright. So, we got paveways. Let's hit it.
War Gods, Indus Tactical. The strike package is on station and our jamming is up. We've got about 5 minutes before the Agincourt jumps.
We've been running anti-frag drills with the Indus for 10 years. Drag the hostiles to our guns and we'll do the rest.
Ladies, gentlemen, may I present our target? The proverbial barn door. Try not to miss it.
Tune me this now. When in the last 50 years did the human race start building Orion-sized freighters?
They have a thing for oversized, sensational warships. They're Colossus and all. I guess they never learned from the Galatean Legion.
It's a cold, angry universe out there. Maybe they need big ships to feel safe.
Well, they're not safe as long as we're around. Am I right, War Gods?
Alright, let's go.
I'm right with you, boss. I'm feeling undisciplined, uneducated, and decidedly unsafe.
Speaking of safe, weapons free, pilots. Lorna, I'm taking Beta to banzai their fighters.
Copy, Karen. Cider, Warbird, let's pave away those beams. Laporte, help us out or run a floating cover. Your call.
War Gods, the Siren is closing in. Those spinal beams have Captain Sorensen worried. Do the old man a favor.
Got it.
Way ahead of you in this tack. Hey, watch the flak pocket between those cruisers, everyone. You might skin your knees and Principal Sims is all out of iodine.
Principal Sims?
empty.
Seriously? That's the dumbest.
Shut up and shoot, Laporte.
Working on it, Captain.
Well done, pilots. The siren is defanged.
Excellent.
Proceeding with planned engagement.
Cruisers, siren actual. I've lost main beams, and I'm rigging to engage with guns. Complete your volleys and move to screening formation.
What about ejecting?
Taurus wing splashed. That's 4 less nicks to worry about.
Come on.
Heavy damage.
Ouch. Oh no, away from that, away from that.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
All right.
Buku hostiles.
Beam cannons on those cruisers next. Yup, definitely. Come on, support. I need my bombs. And my hull repaired. Support kind of has fighter-like lines. Ah, damn it. They turned away to match their beams. ECM superiority achieved.
Libra wing down. That should disrupt the TEV battle net.
Bugger me.
Need to take this thing's engines out.
Registering reactor containment failure aboard the Alyssa. Scratch 1, Hyperion.
Catastrophic hull failure in progress aboard the Utica. Scratch target.
Alright, just gotta get that damn corvette and the engines on the Agincourt. Give me line.
Selecting target engines.
Bank 1 low. Bank 1 empty. Agincourt, siren. Situation degrading. Slip a pod or a fighter clear ASAP. We'll hold as long as we can.
Just the two of them.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
We'll see about slipping a... Tank, 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 nav, comm.
Weapons hot. Going for the merge.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Siren corvette destroyed. May her crew find peace.
Alright, torpedo jammers are all destroyed, so
Damn,
it doesn't
did you
matter.
see that? That was a very pretty move.
So it is.
And that's it for the escort. Bravo Zulu, War Gods. We just cleaned house with a frontline tactical unit.
GTL Agincourt. Your escorts have been destroyed and your engines are in fail-safe shutdown. Stand down. or we'll open you to space.
This is Captain Sabrine. In order to preserve the lives of my crew, and in accordance with General Order 18, I hereby surrender my vessel to the custody of the United Earth Federation.
Agincourt, I'm reading activity in your logistics base. Be warned that if you make any attempt to destroy your own supplies or equipment, our Marines will kill you and your crew.
And we really don't want to do that, Captain Sabrine. War crimes really perturb my intercom, you know what I mean? This is serious Zen shit you're endangering here.
Very well. For the record, I want it known that my decision to abandon cargo destruction protocols was made in order to preserve my crew.
Now that's some real dedication there, Sabrine. But don't worry, Yukoita. You'll be able to spend the rest of the war preserving your crew in a Solus Lacus camp.
We're signaling the Glore with precise coordinates. Marines will be on station in less than a minute.
What do you think, Captain Sims? We're doing all right so far. I think we might just pull this off.
How very earnest of you, Laporte. But yeah, assuming a hunter-killer group doesn't pop into Rearm and Rearmor, this might not be a bloodbath. And that's as optimistic as I'll get, so don't push it.
This is the Glore. We're now moving to breach the Agincourt. Fire teams Alpha and Bravo stand by to make entry. Check your armor, everyone.
Be careful, Glore. Remember what happened to the Juniper during the Kubara boarding. Keep your security partitions ready in case someone tosses a pocket nuke in.
No need to mother hen us, Captain Kimberton. We've got it. Alpha, Bravo, ROE is weapons tight. Any negligent discharge with that 15 million, you can hold something critical.
Someone on the Agincourt is making trouble. I'm picking up activity in the launch bay. Heads up, enemy fighters!
They're just a distraction. The other hangar bay is launching escape pods. They're gonna jump clear and signal for help.
Hostile contact, heads up!
Laporte, take out those pods. War gods, splash those fighters and give her some time to work.
Good hostiles.
I don't believe this.
Yes,
War crimes,
sir.
go.
Massacring escape pods.
Clean kills on all three bandits. Slippery little creatures.
They're not showing up on closest target. Nope.
All pods splashed. I hope those things were unmanned and not full of panicked deckhands.
Good job handling that snag, War Gods. We're in position. Agincourt airlock is handshaking and opening. Cobra drones go. In and clear. Thermal clear. GTDS clear. Okay, entrance is clear. Go, go, go!
Lift clear. Alpha 6, we're in, following the Cobras. Check your corners, people. Watch that companionway, sir.
Bravo 6 moving towards the CIC. No sign of resistance. Check and move, people. I want Cobras under that hatch and a wall flood on the compartment.
Glore, Alpha 6. We have the Agincourt's Marine Detachment in peaceful custody. We've secured their magazines and the armory, including some intact Komodo suits.
Alright, Marines, we're putting the capture team aboard. Secure CIC, damage control, nav and engineering. Indus control, the Agincourt is ours. Repeat, we have control of the Agincourt.
And its destroyed engine.
Good work, everyone. That was well handled, and those Tevs gave us a good fight. I'm officially proud of you all.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
We've got some bad news, pilots. The Agincourt's subspace drive was either damaged during the attack or sabotaged during the boarding. Without a new motivator, this ship is going nowhere.
Request mission update, Indus. If we can't jump the Agincourt out by its next scheduled check-in, we're going to be overwhelmed by Tev reinforcements.
Negative, pilots. We have a contingency for this event. There's a local gate to Mars less than 6 days sublight travel from here. We'll conduct repairs with onboard supplies and bring the Agincourt out on fusion drives.
Hey, 6 days without jump fives or raids. Did we finally stumble on the secret formula to earning some leave in 2 Fleet?
That's exactly right, Olafumi. They give you a week for every logistics ship you bring in and a bonus week for the Atreus. Hit the deck, pilots. I won't rest easy until we've got this sucker locked down in Mars orbit, so let's get moving.
I hear they gave us leave for good looks.
With Olafumi around, it's no wonder the Yangtze never gets a break.
Next time Ogre's got a Tev on his 6, I think I'll just let things take their course. It's better for all of us.
Jealousy is such an ugly emotion.
I'm gonna let this play out. Are we done? We done babbling? Okay. Let the voice actor show off, I say, as one, you know. Alright, one, I'll follow you in.
All right, war gods, take a seat. I have some bad news. We're out of the war for 6 days. Due to engine damage sustained during the assault, we are moving the Agincourt to a nearby intrasystem gate via fusion drive. Because we can't give away our position to the Tevs, there will be no subspace traffic in or out of our position. That means no reinforcements, no jumps home, and absolute comms silence. The GTVA is hunting for the Agincourt. We've detected Aurora scouts making hops throughout the area. Fortunately, it appears we've moved the Agincourt far enough from its scheduled coordinates that the Tevs are having trouble finding it. Space is huge and very empty. Better yet, Admiral Calder has deployed 3 escorted ECM decoy ships to further confuse the matter. Now, for the good news. That was an excellent mission, War Gods. We successfully coordinated gunship fire, interception, and precision strikes and achieved a difficult and strategically critical objective. I'm very proud of every one of you. The Indus and Yangtze took damage during the assault. They'll be escorting the Agincourt out, performing active armor repairs via polymer injection and doing systems and turret run-ups. The Agincourt is fully under the control of our Marines, and I've convinced a contact to liberate some of the Agincourt's stocks for us. We'll have fresh water, mattresses instead of pallets, and lots of entertainment during the next few quiet days. I'll draw up a patrol schedule, but my goal is to get all of you rested and ready for what's to come.
Alright, Sublieutenant Laporte over here. Good to see you still in one piece. Look, Lieutenant Levi and I were thinking, we have all this stuff off the Agincourt to work with, and they're spinning down the grav deck for repairs tomorrow. I think we need to hold a little camaraderie building session for the squadron. Okay. Statistics. 7 total kills, 1 assist. 1 Perseus, 5 Hermes, escape pods, oh god, and 1 Nyx. Bringing our all-time total to 35 with 4 assists. So, this has been the Plunder. The 9th, I believe, mission of Blue Planet War in Heaven for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.